go.
All right. This is Chris and Christina with Stronghold Collectibles doing the FOC show for March 23rd. Uh, that is the absolute latest that you can get your orders in for the comics that you're going to see today. It is the last order, final order cutoff or last call. We usually put our orders in on Sunday nights, but for the stragglers, they can still get something in early on Monday. And we will start with Penguin Random House, our first distributor, then go to Lunar. And let's see what we have. Starting with, Am I Actually the Strongest? Oh, by the way, for those of you new to this, if you see something you want, let us know. We can pre-order it for you. When it comes in, you can pick it up at the store and pay for it. If you are an online customer, we can still pre-order it for you. Most of our online customers have full boxes already. Subscriptions, if you're new, let us know. We can get one started for you. Same if you're new locally. We can get a subscription and a folder started for you. Just let us know what you want. If we have a ratio variant, a 1 in 25, 1 in 50, 100 that we show, and you want one, let us know. We can get you a quote on the price for that particular book. Am I Actually the Strongest? Volume 10. And then speak of the Devil. The first book up is a 1 in 25 ratio for Amazing Spider-Man number 27, or the first comic book up. The Danielle DiNicuolo variant. And then for Amazing Spider-Man 27, we have the David Messina Ultimate Farewell variant, the David Nakayama Color Block White variant. There's a 1 in 50 ratio. It's a Virgin variant of that Nakayama cover. The Ivan Coelho 9-part connecting variant. Wonder what part they're on now. The Libremajo Amazing Visions variant and the 1 in 100 ratio variant is the Virgin of that. There is a Mark Bagley classified Target variant. The last classified Target that came out was Mary Jane. I wonder who's his next Target. And then the main cover for Amazing Spider-Man 27 is there on the right by Ed McGuinness. We have an Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection. Nothing Can Stop the Juggernaut for $54.99. Also, if I show any of these books and you're interested in more information, want a bigger picture, you want to know what's included in a collection or trade paperback, you need to see the price, you want to know what the issue will be about, I can click on it, bring up the item, and read a synopsis. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3, Resolute, for $19.99. The Amazing Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral by Ivan Coelho poster. This poster collects all of the 9-part connecting covers into a pretty cool looking poster there. American Caper Volume 1, Red Pilled Blues, trade paperback, $19.99. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world, Volume 14. Avatar The Last Airbender, The Kyoshi Warriors, number 1. A cover by Danielle Wares. Well, I have not seen an Avatar The Last Airbender comic in quite a while.
Yeah, all I've been seeing recently are some of the smaller collected editions, graphic novel stuff. So a nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Avatar comic book. And look, there's a blank cover too. Man, I might have to pick that up. I love that cartoon.
Me too.
Or animated television program. Ayaka is in love with Hiroko, Volume 2. Baby Garfield, issue 2 of the 4-issue miniseries. Main cover there on the left by Garbalska. The B cover by Zulo Uminga. Chrissy Zulo doing a Garfield cover.
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Odie better than Garfield myself.
I like to slap Odie in the back of the head.
Wow. Harsh.
I learned it from watching Garfield. There is the 1 in 5 ratio. It's a version of the Zulo cover. The 1 in 10 is a Brittany Williams cover, Virgin variant. And we have a unlimited variant. It's the full art cover by Garbowska. Beneath the Falling Camellia Blooms, Volume 1 from Tokyo Pop Manga. Blue Lock, Volumes 29 and 30. The Blue Wolves of Mibu, Volume 9. Captain America, Issue 9. Chip Zdarsky, Valerio Schiti, the main cover by Schiti. Here is the Mark Bagley April Fool's Day variant. And the Phil Noto Ultimate Farewell variant. I like this cover. The Todd Knock iconic variant there on the left. To me, that looks like Hawkeye. A version of Hawkeye, one I have not seen before, but in this Captain America series by Chip Zdarsky, there's a Captain America we've never seen before. And let's call him our Captain America, Steve Rogers, is a man out of time. He's recently defrosted.
I also wonder why he looks like he has a boomerang on his chest.
Or is it a offset hawk? I don't know.
Sure it has nothing to do with boomerangs whatsoever. I just thought it was interesting.
The 1 in 25 ratio variant by Tony Daniel is there on the right. And then we have a 1 in 10 ratio variant, Valerio Schiti design variant, featuring a new character. Red Widow, it says. So, not the Black Widow, but the Red Widow. Captain Marvel Dark Past is a new series coming up. Here's the poster for that series by Marguerite Sauvage. Cheese, Sweet France. Choking on Love, Volume 5. That's when you just can't take any more anime. Romance anime. You're choking on love.
No more rom.
Civil War Unmasked, number 1. Celebrating the 20-year anniversary of Civil War. On the right, we have a foil variant cover by Eiko. That's interesting. Magic the Gathering variant. So, Spider-Human hero Peter Parker is a legendary creature. And it looks like a Magic the Gathering card. That's a cool variant cover. There is the Virgin variant on the right. That's the 1 in 50 ratio by Edgar Salazar. The Paulo Sequeira 5-part connecting variant on the left. The Rose Besh variant on the right. A version of the Rose Besh cover is the 1 in 100 variant. There is the Steve McNiven variant. It is a 1 in 25 ratio. Creepy presents Steve Ditko. Cyclops, issue 3. That's the main cover. There is the Alessandro Cappuccio Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. variant. It's kind of a cool cover. Ben Harvey Cyclops variant on the right.
We had a customer ask for one on Friday, and I was like, oh yeah, we ordered a bunch of those. We should have one. I go back and look in our back issues. No, we are completely sold out of it. It's the second print's coming up.
For issue 1.
Yeah, for issue number 1.
So if you need issue 2, hurry up and get it before we sell out of it. We actually don't have a lot left. I believe we have a few copies of one cover and the 1 in 25 ratio left. The Demon King is way too overprotective, Volume 3. Oh, and of course the Ben Harvey Virgin variant is the 1 in 50 ratio for Cyclops 3. The Ben Harvey?
Yeah.
That's good. Ding Hai Pushing Records, the comic manhwa, Volume 3. Doom Quest #1 poster. Preparing us for the upcoming Doom Quest series. Dragon Circus #0. #0, like a preview book, I guess. Oh, $13.95. Oh, it's a volume. Okay, cool. So a manga, perhaps, especially with the names of those creators. Drifting Dragons, Volume 17, another manga. And Eternal Covenant, Volume 4. Exorcism at Buckingham Palace, #1. Second print. Damian Worm is the artist for that A cover. And then we have Exorcism at Buckingham Palace, #2. The A cover is by Kelsey Ramsey. The B cover by Damian Worm. I feel like if my name was Worm, I would want to change it. Fall of the House of Slaughter, #1. Bishop, I think this book might be for you.
Yep.
A cover by Connolly, the B cover by Deladera. I like the look of that A cover. The C cover is the Virgin variant, or the full art variant by Elsa Chartier. And the black and white version is the 1:10 ratio. That high ceilings there. The one in take a C and a A cover. Fall of the House of Slaughter #1 E, the 1:20 ratio, a full art variant or Virgin variant of the David Mack cover, which we haven't seen yet, which means get ready for a David Mack cover. His are always the best. I love them. 1:25 ratio is a Virgin Deladera. 1:50 ratio is a Virgin Tertulici. And a 1:75 is a Gerald Perel. The 1:100 is a Tulalote. And there is the FOC reveal cover by David Mack. That's cool looking. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I want a FOC reveal cover. And so does Bishop. I was priming him. Then there is a unlimited full art version of the Connolly cover.
Yeah, I'll
as the unlimited.
To get a quote for that for you, Bishop.
Will do. Gachiakuda Volume 10. Kristina and I watched the first half of the anime of Gachiakuda. It's pretty cool. I haven't read any of it. I don't read comic books anymore. I don't have time for it. I just watch them. Cry myself to sleep at night. That's not true. I just read several issues of Transformers. I'm almost caught up on that one book. The Great Cleric, Volume 13. Hellboy in Love. Black Eyes, a one-shot. It's covered by Alex Nieto. Hitting Rewind with You, Volume 2. Hope You're Happy, Lemon, Volume 3. How I Met My Soulmate, Volume 7. Hulk Smash Everything, #5. There is the main cover. There is the Luke Ross variant on the left. And then on the right, we have the main cover for Infernal Hulk #6. That is one bad-looking Hulkbuster armor. Iron armor. Has wings. Infernal Hulk 6, the David Paratori variant. And then there's a Juan Ferreira Foreshadow variant that is classified. So you'll have to see it in store if we let you, because it's top secret.
That's right.
There is a cover by Kai Zama. The Hellbuster armor is what they call that. Okay. And then the Virgin variant is the 1 in 100 ratio. Wow, there's a lot of Infernal Hulks. The Mateus Manhanini cover for Infernal Hulk there on the left is the 1 in 25 ratio. And on the right, we have the Von Randall Ultimate Farewell variant. Next up, Joyful Reunion, Volume 4. It's a novel. Kill All Immortals 2, number 4. The A cover by Oliver Barrett. Here we have the B cover by Alan Qua. And then Night City number 3. This by David Lapham. Kusunoki's Flunking Her High School Glow Up, Volume 6. Leonide the Vampire, The House of Yonda, number 2, A cover by Rachel Aragno. B cover by Mark Laszlo.
I met a huge fan of Mike Mignola at the Comic-Con, and she fulfilled a lifelong dream of getting the first appearance of Hellboy in his own solo comic. Okay, Hellboy's first solo comic.
Yeah. Let's make a harem in a zombie world. Dying to get in there. Volume 2. Madman Omnibus, Volume 3, by husband and wife team Mike Allred, Laura Allred, and I think it's his brother Han Allred. Magical Karina, number 1, Volume 1. Moon Knight, Mark Spector Moon Knight, number 3. There is the main cover by Ryan Stegman. The B cover is the second cover there on the right is the Alessandro Cappuccio Ultimate Farewell variant. The David Nakayama color block white variant. And the Virgin variant on the right is the 1 in 50 ratio. The 1 in 25 ratio is this Paolo Villanelli variant on the left. And then we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Megazords and Monsters, collected trade paperback, 1999. The Depressed Hunter from the Mobius Library, $24.99 hardcover. My Dress Up Darling, Volume 15. I loved the anime My Dress Up Darling. This is the final book of the manga.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'm going to have to know what happens.
This concludes it, so we probably need to order one of these so we can read it. We probably should get like the 4 or 5 volumes that come before this so we can catch up on the story.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. But this is the newest and final volume of that manga, My Dress Up Darling, Volume 15. Nagi and Hayasaki, paperback. Ninja vs. Gokudo, Volume 13. Outbride, Beauty and the Beast, Volume 9. Parasite paperback collection. Book 6. Part of Your World, A Twisted Tale. A facsimile edition poster for Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man number 1.
I always ask, is that the first appearance of the tarantula or an early appearance?
Definitely not the first.
Okay, so then it's just an early and memorable cover.
I think the first is 134, okay, something like that, of Amazing Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. The princess I loved in my past life is now a middle-aged dad.
That's quite a difference.
Volume 3. Purgatory Funeral Cakes, Volume 2. It's my favorite type of funeral cake. A Quiet Place, Storm Warning number 2. A cover by Ryan Kelly, B cover by Declan Shalvey. And we have a Virgin variant as the 1 in 15 ratio. A Reincarnated Carrier's Strategy for Another World, Volume 2. Ripcord, number 3, A cover by Jorge Fornes, B cover by Anneke. Oh, and look, the woman on the cover is Anneked. Well, she's covered up by her hair.
Yeah.
The Rocketeer, Thrills, Spills, and Chills, an IDW Classic Collection. This is a compact size trade paperback that has a lot of Rocketeer in it, featuring the likes of Darwin Cook, Dave Stevens, John Cassidy, Roger Langridge, and Michael Allred, some fantastic artists, for only $13.99. Rogue, number 4, a cover by David Nakayama.
Now, these IDW classic collections, is this on par with like the DC Compact Comics and
Sure.
the
Marvel
Marvel
Premiere, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the little one in just recently. And actually it was like 25 issues of Godzilla
Yeah.
for $13.99.
That's pretty cool.
So that actually is more comics than either Marvel or DC is putting in one collection.
Yeah.
That was a really thick book for $14.
Yeah. Cool looking.
Yeah, a great deal. On really good paper too. So I would recommend that Rocketeer one. It's good stuff. Back to Rogue, number 4, the Elena Casagrande variant cover on the left and the Nogi-san variant on the right. And the Virgin of the Nogi-san cover is a 1:50 ratio. Roots of Madness, number 6, written by Stephanie Williams. A cover by Juliet Nenka. The B cover by Letizia Cadanici. The Scum Laugh, Volume 1. Takairo. Century, number 2. We still have Century number 1s on the shelf at the shop. It came out 3 days ago, this past Wednesday. The B cover on the right, or the A cover there on the left by Alex Maleev. The B cover by Alessandro Capuccio. We have another variant here by Giuseppe Camuncoli. The 1:25 ratio by Mark Buckingham. She professed herself pupil of the wise man. Light novel, volume 16. And then Shinjuku 69 Heaven, volume 1. Shoot Juliet Down 2. Sorcerer Supreme number 5. A cover by Lyrics. And the Fan Yang variant on the left. And the Mingya Gan variant on the right, which is the 1:25 ratio. A very cool looking cover. Actually, both of these are. The Russell Dauterman variant is on the left. And then Spider-Man Noir number 1, a facsimile edition reprint. And they trade paperback Spider-Man Noir, the Gwen Stacy affair. And another trade paperback Spider-Man, Brand New Day. $9.99 for that one. Star Wars, this looks cool. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Echoes of the Empire, number 1. The Phil Noto cover there, the main cover on the left, and the EM Gist Mandalorian and Grogu variant on the right. Now then, let's see. Open link in new tab. Let's see what this one is about. Because inquiring minds want to know. You want to know. New secrets of Galaxy's Edge revealed. Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Chewbacca head to Batuu in search of important intel and stumble upon a dangerous relic, one that puts them on a collision course with the Empire. Galaxy's Edge writer Ethan Sachs and artist Jethro Morales and Roy Mercado tell an all-new story inspired by Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. $4.99. We got some really cool covers. I love this one here on the left. It is the Eric Tiemans concept art. And on the right, the 1:25 ratio is by John Zhang. That is a really cool looking Zhang cover.
It is. I love James' art. I got his Soundwave the last con we were at, second to last con we were at, from that was really cool. And every so often his faces look a little odd to me. But this, I mean, it looks like you're looking at Luke Skywalker. He's doing his face is great, and the lighting on his pieces are always so cool.
We'll have to give you a quote on that, Bishop. It is the 1 in 25 ratio. Or just forget the quote. We'll just, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We'll just sell it to you. There is the Darth Vader variant by Lino Yu. And then Caitlin Rozaki's Start Up Hell. 1999 paperback. Street Sharks. 2026 annual. Cover A by Phil Murphy on the left. The B cover by Ariel Medel on the right. We have the Elizabeth Beals variant on the left. That's actually kind of interesting looking. Yeah. And then there's a blank cover for you to get your own sketch on. We've got some ratios. The 1 in 10 ratio, a version of the Beals cover. 1 in 25 is a version of the Medel cover. And then there's a 1 in 50, the original cover by Alpi, Victor Alpi. Synthetics, Volume 1 trade paperback by J. Michael Straczynski and Tony Parker for $19.99. Tale of the Secret Saint, Volume 10, a light novel. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Booyakasha books, Volume 1. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Volume 10, Trinity in Tempest. Tokyo Aliens, Volume 10. Tomahawk Angel, Volume 3. That Too Perfect Saint, tossed aside by my fiance, tossed aside by my fiance and sold to another kingdom, Volume 6. Trollheim, Tale of Seasteer, hardcover from Titan Books.
That's what Kyle calls me, Seasteer.
Unbirthday, A Twisted Tale. All New Harbinger, number 6, part 3 of It Never Stops. A cover by Colm Griffin on the left, the B cover by Federico Mele on the right. We have a version of the Griffin, of a Griffin cover, and a version of the Mele cover. Venom, issue 255, second print, Carlos Gomez cover, and then the 1 in 25 ratio of this 255 second print by Iben Coelho. Wade Wilson, Deadpool, number 3, main cover by Jeff Shaw. There's also a Jeff Shaw, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. variant, the S.H.I.E.L.D. pool issue. I like that. Funny. There is a 1 in 25 ratio by Greg Land on the left, a Scott Hepburn variant on the right. Waiting for You at the End of the Runway, $14.99 paperback. Vandervogel, Volume 2, Sense of Wonder. Wash It All Away, Volume 7. Wave, Listen to Me, Volume 11. Welcome to Demon School, Hero Mafia Edition 4. What It Means to Be You, Comic Volume 4. The Witcher, number 3. Witcher Bloodstone, number 3, A cover by Pius Bach. Wolverine, number 19. Main cover by Dan Panosian. B cover by Emilio Lazo. This is the 1 in 25 ratio. The Juan Frigeri Variants of S.H.I.E.L.D. cover, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. variant on the right. Yeah, I'm getting tongue-tied. There is the Stefano Caselli Ultimate Farewell variant for Wolverine 19 on the left. There's a Steven Segovia spoiler variant on the right, which we can't tell you about. It's a top secret. The Sumit Kumar variant on the left. And then X-Men United #1 second print by Matteo Lolli. It's actually the Lolli foil cover from the first print without the foil, and it becomes a second print. And then the 1:25 ratio is the A cover and the B covers stuck together on one cover.
Yeah. So
And you don't have to buy two books. You just have to buy the one ratio. Okay, that is it for offerings from PRH. We will hop over to Lunar now and see basically what DC, Image, and more have to offer. Starting with Absolute Batman #15, third print. A third printing of the first appearance of Absolute Joker. And there's a new cover there on the right, the Lucio Perillo cover.
that's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite Joker, my favorite cover to #15 so far.
It is a cool looking new cover. Pardon me, guys. All right, Absolute Batman #19 is the newest issue. There's the A cover by Nick Dragotta on the left and the B cover by Ben Oliver on the right. Nick Dragotta variant on the left and a Liam Sharp cover on the right. Matt wants a C cover, the Dragotta variant. Sure thing. We'll put that down for you. There is the 1:25 ratio cover by El Maestro, Ariel Oliveri.
And Drew Thibodeau wants a C cover also.
Oh, wow. I don't know how I didn't see that. Yes, sir. Drew and Matt, both of you guys, C covers. C covers all around. Absolute Batman 2025 Annual, the third print. And there is a Nick Dragotta foil cover for this third print as well. And you are welcome. And there's a Daniel Warren Johnson variant cover for the third print of Absolute Batman Annual. Absolute Flash #14, A cover by Nick Robles, B cover by Steven Segovia. I like that Segovia cover. There's the Sean Isaacs cardstock cover and the John Timms cover. I've caught up on Absolute Flash up through last issue, issue 12. It ended kind of the first story arc, and I really enjoyed it. So as soon as this issue 14 comes out, I will read 13 and 14. Absolute Wonder Woman Annual #1, the second print. The A cover by Matea de Eulis. The B cover by Hayden Sherman. Not Shaden Herman. That's what Tree does. Adventure Time. Oni Compact Comics Edition trade paperback. Princess Power. Babysitter's Club trade paperback volume 19. Dawn on the Coast. Barbaric. The Long Death. A cover by Nathan Gooden. B cover by Brett Bean. Brett Bean, of course, the artist and creator, writer of Dork. Previously of I Hate Fairyland. The 1:10 ratio cover is the C cover by Pete Carroll. The D cover is a 1:25 by Jim Mahfood. The E cover is a Corinne Howell Lilith crossover black bag variant. And the F cover is a Luana Vecchio black bag variant. Meaning it comes in a black bag because these two lovely ladies on the cover here are not covered underneath the black bag. Which black bag variant? There's two of them, Tony. Both of them. Okie doke. Tony does not want Barbaric B cover. He wants both black bags.
Will do.
Thank you, sir. No, we should buy some like hefty black bags, and we just put all the comics in them. No,
No,
they drawstring.
you're a dork.
I'm a dork. Gotham by Gaslight, Absolute Edition hardcover. Speaking of Mike Mignola earlier, his art on this Batman story was so good. Absolute Editions are one of my favorite ways to view a classic tale, something like Gotham by Gaslight. Batwoman #2, a cover by Danny. Danny, of course, the cover of the artist on the A covers, as well as the interior artist on the book. She gives me feelings of early Frank Miller art. Issue 1 came out this past week with some great covers by Danny and Stjepan Sajic, as well as Art Germ. So if you missed your Batwoman #1, you still have time to get it. We haven't sold out yet. The C cover on the right is by Jenny Frison. Cool cover.
I think that's my favorite cover of the Batwoman #2.
I agree, Jason. I like good interior artists on their books, and DC really pushes for that. This Dustin Wynn D cover variant is really good.
Break in here real quick because Jason just mentioned interior artists, and I don't know if Chris noticed my post the other day. They just announced a new book by Jay Lee. He's doing interiors for the first time since the 90s, and it's called M1 Monster Racing League. It looks really interesting. I posted some interior panel art and the available covers in our coming soon section. Looks so good.
I thought he did the interiors on that art on that book that just recently came up
did
where they
not
were
do the
fighting.
interiors.
He wrote it.
Well, this is his first. Well, perhaps this is his first ongoing. This is an ongoing series, and he's doing interiors on it.
Well, the Brett Bean is the artist on the B cover of Barbaric.
Well, they didn't.
Yeah.
Whoever's listening doesn't know what you're talking about.
Dork.
Yeah.
Tony just said he was just reading Dork.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barbaric has been out for probably about 5 or 6 years now. And he has a talking axe. I did read the first issue of Barbaric when it came out 4 or 5 years ago. And it's really good. And the art by Nathan Gooden on Barbaric is amazing. He was the same artist that did Rush. These read the Rush. I can't remember what it is.
Hills riding under snow-filled skies.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
But Barbaric and Dork are both good reads. Barbarian reads. They both rip off Conan, if you will. I mean, in a way. They don't rip off. They pay homage. Blade Runner, Black Lotus, Las Vegas, 1 through 4 pack. All 4 issues of the miniseries. Great covers there by Cal New. Limited to 500 copies. And allocations may occur. Brownfield Action Family. Everybody's looking forward to that one. #1 of 8. Bug Bites trade paperback. Catwoman 86. A cover by Sebastian Fiumara. B cover by Frank Cho. C cover by Michael Walsh. The D cover by Scott Forbes. I just thought, Tony, if you're interested in Barbaric, which it seems like a book you would like, and Nathan Gooden's art on it is fantastic. I believe we have the first and second trade paperbacks, both in our discounted trades area at the shop.
Quite possible.
E-cover of Catwoman by Manny Vincent, Carbonea, the Things to Come cover, and then the April Jewels cover by Sowie. That's a cute one. Oh, you have all of the Barbaric stuff. Okay, well, never mind. You are reading it. You know it. Awesome. Clock Hands trade paperback. Comic Shop News. Corpse Night #1. A cover by Matthew Roberts. B cover by Jay Lee. That's a crazy looking B cover. Actually, both covers are crazy looking. Corpse Night. I wonder if he's an exquisite corpse knight. What is it? This is a comic book. I'll tell you what it's about and not be smart aleck. I'm going to be smart aleck. This is the 1 in 10 cover. I'm sorry, I'm smart aleck. Miniseries premiere as war ravages France. A young girl named Foy lives in relative peace with her father until tragedy strikes. As Foy struggles to fend for herself, she's granted a miracle. Her father returns from the dead to protect her. Now, they embark on a sacred quest, confronting murderers, wild animals, wandering armies, and black magic plaguing the countryside. As Foy comes face to face with the dark side of miracles and the secrets of the corpse night, she must question if the man by her side has always been a monster. Acclaimed storytellers Michael Chavez and Matthew Roberts present a haunting new horror series where family is family, whether they're alive or undead.
Zombie Dad just wasn't as good a title.
I didn't hear what Jason said. Sorry.
I said Zombie Dad wasn't as good a title.
Oh, as Corpse Night?
Corpse Night?
Nah.
Yeah.
The 1 in 25 ratio there on the right by Nimit Malavia. It's a stained glass variant, which is striking. It's based off a true story. Okay, maybe not. It could be, Bishop. You never know. The 1 in 50 ratio by Andrea Milana, and the 1 in 100 by Stephanie Hans. It is a
But what
foil.
you can be sure of is that it will be $30 on the first day it comes out.
Not as strong as it will be.
That's right.
Corpse Night #1, the Matthew Roberts die cut helmet variant. Oh, so there's you can see it. There's the helmeted knight on one side, and on the other side, his helmet off. Put it back on, please. The H cover is a blank sketch cover. Corpse Night #1, the Stephen Morian I Hate Fairyland team up variant. You know how the past few weeks, we've had Invincible variant covers. Every Image book has a variant cover crossing over with Invincible. Well, the next series of variants from Image are I Hate Fairyland crossovers, or I Hate Team Up variant covers. Dark Crisis Omnibus hardcover, collecting the Dark Crisis event at DC. Darkness versus Angelus, a one-shot. So if you're getting Darkness, you will probably want to pick this one up as well. We may need to make sure we order this for our subscribers because they probably want it if they're subscribed to Darkness. There's a lyrics cover there, a variant on the right. The 1 in 10 ratio Virgin cover by Quafero, and a 1 in 25 black and white variant. And a 1 in 50 is the Virgin variant of the lyrics B cover. And there is, of course, the I Hate Team Ups cover, Darkness versus Angelus, F cover by Pat Boutin. Darkstalkers X Street Fighter, Queen's Shadow #1, A cover by Alberto Albuquerque, B cover by Brett Bean. C cover is the 1 in 5 ratio by Alex Ehad. Darkwing Duck Omnibus hardcover volume 3, Heroes and Villains. That is a Jay Lee cover. That's cool looking. DC vs. Vampires, World War V, trade paperback volume 1. Dead Teenagers #1 second print. Dead Teenagers #2, A cover by Naomi Frank, or Frank. B cover by Kayla Valerio. I wonder, with her arm laying in the water like that, if that corpse is gonna bite it like a crocodile. We're in Louisiana, sorry, alligator. There's the Caitlin Yarsky variant. That's got to be an homage to something.
Yeah, I was just wondering what that homage is too.
Dead Teenagers A cover for Scott.
Gotcha, Scott.
Thank you. And there's the 1 in 10 ratio. It's a Virgin variant by Frank. Deathstroke the Terminator #2. A cover by series artist Carmine Digiandomenico. B cover by Dan Panosian. That's a nice, both of those good covers. I especially like the Panosian though. C cover by Tyler Kirkham. Very nice. And the D cover by Gillum March.
That's the best Kirkham I've seen in a while.
I agree. Very dynamic. Donald Duck, Legacy number 391, issue 3. Call of the Wild Sea. A cover by Gurhui. B cover by Nadorp. They're making these names up. 1 in 10 ratio by Schrader. EC Catacomb of Torment #10. A cover by Buckingham. B cover by Fowler. C cover is the 1 in 10 ratio by Sean McManus. It's an EC homage variant cover. The D cover is the Tom Fowler Black and White Artist Edition. Is the 1 in 20 ratio, and the Patricia Martin cover is the 1 in 50 ratio. Hey, Michael Moorcock's Elric, The Sleeping Sorceress, #1 of a 2-part miniseries. This is the foil variant cover by Valentine Secher. The foil covers are often on FOC a week ahead of the rest of the covers. So we'll probably have the A and B, C, D covers next week. But the foil cover here is $14.99 for the foil cover. I am certain the regular covers will be less expensive, Dennis. And just because the foil cover is the only one on FOC right now does not mean that you cannot order one of the regular covers. You can order them before FOC. And Kristina can probably tell us how much the A cover is.
I bet you I could. Can I look it up right now for you?
So you don't have to wait for next week. You can order it now. It's just not cut off today or this weekend. End of Life #1, the second print. A cover by Gerald Perel.
The A cover is the Valentine Secher cover.
So this cover that you're seeing here, not in foil,
Correct.
is the A cover.
And it is $4.99, and it is on FOC on April 6th. So I can put you down for the A cover now if you'd like.
So basically same cover without foil and $10 less.
There are some other covers of that coming available, though, like 6 other covers.
So like 6 other variant covers as well. He says this A cover is fine. And it's a 2-part series, so if you're getting the first part, you might want the second part. We can order that for you as well if you'd like. End of Life second print has a B cover by Rafa Sandoval. Okie doke, we'll get you 1 and 2 both. Thanks, Dennis. End of Life #3, A cover by Gerald Perel. B cover by David Talaski. C cover by Gillum March. Erotech or erotic, however, whatever philosophy of pronunciation you subscribe to. Number 5 of 5. Escape from Skull Island #3. A cover by Harvey Talabau. I'm a big fan of Harvey Talabau's art. I think he's excellent and underutilized. The first time I ran across him was from the Psylocke miniseries that came out with Dave Finch covers that they're all worth like $100. And then he did a bunch of Star Wars High Republic adventures for Dark Horse. But here he is doing the art on this Escape from Skull Island #3.
I do like the amount of detail he's able to get into his drawings.
I agree. B cover by Christopher Jones. C cover by Fred Pham Chuang. Final Boss has a trade paperback, Volume 1. This is Tyler Kirkham's own.
And it is issues 1 through 5.
Here's a brand new series from Image, spinning out of the pages of Lost Fantasy, Fireborn #1. A cover by Patrick Mulholland. Let's see, it's a new #1. I should probably tell you what it's about. A new series set in the world of Lost Fantasy. Aaron Hillberg was just another rich kid fail son, ghosting his responsibilities, hopping rooftops, and hating his billionaire father in peace, until a mysterious floating dragon egg bonds to him and ignites a hidden lineage of ancient magic inside his body. Now every violent outlaw wizard, biker cultist, and supernatural warlord between New York City and the world beneath him is hunting him. And they'll burn the world down to pry the egg from his corpse. A high-octane fusion of fantasy and superheroes, perfect for fans of Invincible, How to Train Your Dragon, and Absolute Batman.
That's a combination there.
Only $4.99. It's the A cover. The B cover is an homage to Invincible #1. The C cover is an homage to Absolute Batman #1. The C cover is the D cover is a foil cover by Jay Lee. I'll tell you, that is one wicked looking Jay Lee cover. There is a blank sketch cover. The 1:15 ratio is a design variant by series creator Patrick Mulholland. 1:25 is a virgin variant of the Invincible homage cover. Scott would like a C cover.
The 8 covers of Fireborn, starting with issue 1.
Good job, Sierra. The 1:50 ratio is a version of the Absolute Batman homage, and the 1:75 ratio is a Virgin J. Lee Black, White, and Blood variant. The Batman homage cover for Tony. C cover. Thank you, Tony. I think that's the same cover I ordered. 1/100 is a Kurt Pyers signed version variant, so autographed for 1/100. That's cool. And then the K cover is a Tyler Kirkham cover. That's pretty cool looking too. And then there is a Black, White, and Blood Virgin variant available by Tyler Kirkham, and a Black, White, and Red Jay Lee variant, and a I Hate Fairyland, I Hate Team Ups variant cover, as well as the Not Safe for Work variant, where they replace I hate with another word. Gotcha Man, #17, A cover by Inaki Miranda, B cover, oh no, then Ghost Pepper #10.
There is a B cover of Gotcha Man #17 by Tom Chu.
There's just no art.
But there's no art for it yet.
Ghost Pepper 10, the A cover by Ludo Lullaby. B cover, oh wow, cool Kendrick Punka Lim cover. The C cover is the 1:10 ratio by Frederick Pham Chuang. The D cover, oh, a Dustin Wynn, 1:25 ratio.
I so would love that.
I guess we're ordering 25 Ghost Peppers. And that's not too far off, because it seems every month we are getting more and more orders for this book. Some books start to drop off as they go on. This one has been building because people are catching on to just how good it is. The 1 in 50 ratio is the e-cover by Rossi Gifford. It's a very fun, futuristic, sci-fi action book. I'm digging it. G.I. Joe number 21, a cover by Tom Riley, and then the B cover by Joshua Cassara. That Cassara Storm Shadow cover is fantastic.
I
I've been
knew
a fan
I
of
liked
Joshua Cassara.
Cassara, but this is
What's
one of
that?
his best pieces. I knew I always liked Cassara, but this is one of his best. I really
Yeah.
like that.
That's what I was saying, is that I'm a fan of Joshua Cassara too, but I think this is one of his best covers. The C cover, Ben Oliver variant. And then the 1 in 25 ratio is the D cover by Tonsi Zanjic.
Nice.
The 1 in 50 ratio is by J. Anacleto. That is a sweet cover. And then the 1 in 100 Ito foil variant of Storm Shadow. Holy cow. It's a 1 in 100. So that kind of priced at ratio makes it like $100 book. But if you look at that cover, you know that's going to be way more than a $100 book.
Beautiful.
G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero. Silent Missions. Zartan number 1. A one-shot, A cover by Pat Olive, B cover by Jorge Fornez. The C cover is the 1 in 10 black and white. The D cover is the 1 in 25 Jorge Fornez connecting foil variant, also known as the Tony G variant, because Tony loves those. Gizmo Riser, a new manga, trade paperback, volume 1. I didn't ask for this. Trade paperback? Whose trade paperback is this? Sorry. I didn't ask for this trade paperback. Gizmo Riser trade paperback.
We literally have that problem sometimes.
Ice Cream Man number 45. Usually when it's, whose trade paperback is this? I didn't order this. Jason says, oh, that's mine. Sorry, Jason. Just a good joke. B cover by Allison Sampson. Invincible Universe. Battle Beast number 8. A cover by Ryan Otley. That is a really cool Otley cover there on the right. B cover by Ryan Sook, which also very good. C covers a 1 in 10 ratio by Chris Burnham. A 1 in 25 ratio by Cliff Rathburn on the right. 1 in 50 by Baltimore Rivas. 1 in 100 by Lorenzo De Felici. And then the I Hate Team Ups variant cover by Ryan Otley. Attention, Luke. Ryan Otley cover. Las Nuevas Adventuras de Intensamente 2, Volume 1. Sentimientos Enormes hardcover from Paper Cuts. I'm not saying that again, but it's in soft cover as well. Lenore, Muffin Else Matter. One shot. A cover by Roman Dirge. B cover by Kit Wallace. C cover is the Dirge Virgin variant. Muffin Else Matter. I like that. Leo da Vinci, Renaissance Kid, hardcover and trade paperback. Lobo, number 2. A cover by Jorge Corona. B cover by Lee Bermejo.
I was just reading a post by Scotty Young saying, giving his thanks for all of the great feedback he's been getting on Lobo. People are loving it.
Cool, cool, cool. Of course, this book written by Scotty Young. The only Scotty Young cover available for issue 1 was from his website directly. An exclusive. I'd like to see a Lobo cover from DC, but I think he might be under contract with Marvel other than his own. But there's the Sweeney Boo cover. Can I see A and B again? You can. The Jorge Corona cover on the left, Libermejo on the right.
I love the A cover there. The A cover's great.
Yeah. B cover. And Bishop will have a C cover. That is the Sweeney Boo cover. There's a Tyler Kirkham cover, the D cover. Look into My Eyes. Trade paperback, volume 1. Lost Fantasy, number 9, A cover by Luca Casalanguida. B cover is the video game Homage by Maxi Diallo. The C cover by Alex Diotto. D cover is a 1 in 15 ratio Virgin variant. And the 1 in 25 ratio is the E cover Virgin. And then we have a F cover, the Cat Blanchett variant. I don't know who she is, but it's a pretty cover. The G cover is the Vanessa Cardinale I Hate Fairyland team-up variant. It is. And then there's a Not Safe for Work. And then we have Malevolent number 3, A cover by John Bivens. The B cover, also by John Bivens.
But it's an
Invincible team-up cover. So it's still a carryover from last month's series of variants. One of the last few Invincible team-up variants. Make sure Jason doesn't miss this one. F. Man of Steel, number 1, facsimile edition. This was the series where John Byrne kind of reinvented the origin of Superman for the 80s. Also available with a blank sketch cover as well as a foil cover. Marvel Creator Collection. This is cool. Hardcover, Volume 1, Back to the Savage Land, Barry Windsor Smith at Marvel. Barry Windsor Smith, obviously a fantastic artist. I think back in the late 60s, early 70s, maybe best known for his work on Conan the Barbarian. Later, of course, writing and drawing the Weapon X series revealing the origin of Wolverine under Marvel Comics Presents. Monarch Files hardcover, a Monsterverse manual. Of course, the Monarch television series is great. Thundercats, spinning out of Thundercats and Thundercats X Silverhawks, Mumra, the Ever Living. A cover by Danny Earls. B cover by Declan Shalvey. Okay, I need to know what this is about. The Secrets of Mumra revealed. Mumra, the Ever-Living, has been a sinister enigma to the Thundercats ever since they first set foot on Third Earth. Now in the second chapter of author Declan Shalvey's epic 15-part Thundercats X Silverhawks crossover event, the infamous Devil Priest's ancient and tortured history will finally be unveiled. It all begins in a pyramid, but not the sinister Black Fortress that haunts Lion-O's dreams. This is Earth during the reign of the Pharaohs. And for one nameless slave, a chance discovery in a selfish act of cruelty will open a pathway to freedom and power for a price. Written by Shalvey and illustrated by acclaimed Thundercats lost artist Rafa Labosco, Mumra the Ever-Living #1 takes a deep dive into one of pop culture's greatest villains. Enhanced by appropriately atmospheric covers from Shalvey, Danny Earls, John Moore, and Erica D'Urso, as well as a special piece of classic animation art. This debut issue also features 3 spectacular incentive editions, including an original cover from Shalvey, a special Mumra portrait from the WBD library, and an autographed edition of Shalvey's main cover signed by Thundercats' original series voice actor, Larry Kenney.
That's cool.
$4.99. That is cool. A cover, B cover, C cover is the John Amore variant. The D cover is the Erica Durso variant. That's the cover I picked because it's got Lion-O on it.
It does.
E cover is the animation art variant. There's the blank cover, Declan Shalvey's metal premium variant for $100 and the limited virgin variant for $50. The B cover for Bishop, the 1 in 10 Mumra WBD. What does WBD mean? I don't know. Library variant is the 1 in 10 ratio. The 1 in 15 ratio is a Declan Shalvey original cover, just for the 1 in 15. 1 in 20 is a more black and white variant. 1 in 25 is a version of the animation art. 1 in 30 is a Amore virgin cover. 1 in 35 is a Durso virgin cover. 1 in 40 is the Mumra WBD library virgin cover. 1 in 45 is a version of the Declan Shalvey. The 1 in 50 is the Earl's version. The 1 in 100 is the Declan Shalvey cover, signed by Larry Kenny.
WBD. It actually seems it has the meaning that I thought it might. Warner Brothers Discovery.
Oh,
It is
okay.
There's it's like a music source.
Mumra the Ever-Living #1 cover S is the premium blind bag containing 3 Dynamite variants, limited to 1984. 1,984 copies. Kristina, can you put me down for one of those?
Yeah, I enjoyed my Thundercats Lost blind bag that I got, Lost in Time, and my Thundar. I think Dynamite's been doing well on their blind bags.
Narco #2, A cover by Daniel Hilliard. B cover by Daniel Hilliard. It's a Hitchcock homage. The C cover is the I Hate Fairyland team up. Narrow Rooms trade paperback. New Titans #34, Clash of the Titans. As you can see here, Nightwing is kicking Spoiler in the head, and then he's going to beat her over the head with this club so that it says, "Get off of my team. I'm the leader of the Titans."
I hope that's not how that's going down.
Something like that. I mean, I'm just assuming. No spoilers. B cover by Ethan Young, featuring Raven. C cover, Stephen Byrne. And Nightwing's so awesome that he can carry the entire Titans team on his back while he rides a bike.
I haven't seen this cover yet.
Actually, the entire Titans team plus Terra. Weird. Yeah. The D cover, the Fico Ocio Things to Come cover. That's a cool cover, too. Nightwing, #137, A cover by Jorge Fornes. B cover by Nakayama. You think Nightwing carries the sales of Titans? Yeah. C cover by Martin Simmons. You mean because they're going to make a whole new team of Titans, yet Nightwing's going to stay on the new team? Probably, I guess. D cover by Dennis Cowan, Things to Come. You know, Dennis Cowan is a great artist. He's been doing good art for 30 plus years, and his art has always been very sketchy and a little messy, and it's hit or miss with me. He has taken it to the next level for Nightwing. I'm looking at his covers. It's the cleanest I've ever seen his work. He's changed it up for Nightwing, and I applaud it. I was worried when I heard he was taking over as the artist, and I'm no longer worried because his stuff is probably his best it's ever been. Kind of like Barry Kitson's been doing it forever, and his work is the best it's ever been. Nottingham Omnibus trade paperback, plus-sized Misadventures in Love, trade paperback volume 3. Racer X, number 6 of 8, A cover by Tomaselli, B cover by David LaFuente. Radiant Black number 41, A cover by Daniel Bayliss, B cover by Matt Taylor. The C is a 1 in 20 ratio virgin variant. Red Coat number 17, A cover by Brian Hitch. It's a wraparound. The B cover by Kyle Hotz. C cover by Jesus Marino. The D cover is a Brian Hitch wraparound Invincible team up. So I guess another Invincible cover still yet to come. Red Coat Deluxe hardcover, book 1, similar to the Geiger and Rook Exodus hardcovers that have already come out. Reincarnation Stories, trade paperback. Savage Sword of Conan Reforged, number 4, the D cover. This is the Neil Adams variant. It is the foil version of this cover. The other covers to follow probably next week. Sirens Love Hurts number 1, second print. A cover by Babs Tarr. B cover is a foil variant of the Derek Chew cover. Spawn Rat City number 24, A cover by Z Carlos. B cover is a virgin variant of that. Spawn Salmon Twitch Case Files number 23, A cover by Von Randall. B cover a virgin variant of that. Spawn Scorched number 50, Big 5-0, A cover by Todd McFarlane. B cover by Puppeteer Lee, a connecting cover. C cover by Scotty Young, a connecting cover. D cover is blank. E cover is a 1 in 50 ratio by Mark Spears. The 1 in 100 is the Todd McFarlane Virgin variant. And the 1 in 250 ratio is the Todd McFarlane Virgin signed black and white cover. Signed cover, black and white, 1 in 250. I wonder if we're ordering 250 of these. The 1 in 1,000 is a signed Todd McFarlane Virgin signed with sketch variant.
Cool.
Spawn Violator trade paperback. Why would he violate her trade paperback? What did her trade paperback ever do to anybody? Star Wars Icons hardcover Darth Vader. What is this? Thank you, Jason. What is this? $225. Holy cow! Sorry, guys. I haven't seen this before. Unmask one of the most memorable villains of all time and discover the incredible story behind the creation and the legacy of the galaxy's most complex character, Darth Vader. Exclusive interviews from cast and crew, collectible inserts, comprehensive history. No Star Wars characters made a bigger impact on pop culture than Darth Vader. Yeah, I agree with that. Covers the character's journey from his genesis in the first draft of Star Wars to Anakin's tragic fall to the dark side. Detailed history of Darth Vader, comprehensive and revelatory. Thank you. Takes an in-depth look at Darth Vader's role in the Star Wars galaxy through film, television, novels, comics, video games, and more. Discover engaging imagery, collectible inserts, illustrated with a treasure trove of rare imagery, candid on-set photography, stunning concept art, collectible inserts. They've said they've used that like 4 times now. Exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes interviews with Star Wars creatives and contributors. This book joins Star Wars Jedi Artifacts, Secrets of the Sith, the Lightsaber Collection, Icons Han Solo, Sam Keith died? Ah, he did some Sandman also, didn't he? Yeah, he did do
Yeah, he
no,
did
he
some.
did the other one. Wait, no, that was Sandman. Yeah. Yeah,
He
Sam
had
Keith did
he
Sandman.
died of Lewy body dementia, degenerative disease, a combination of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's.
And the Max and Sandman. Death. Well, that was Bocello did Death. Well, that's sad. He was a great artist. Wow, that Star Wars Icons book looks out of my price range, but for that price you want a blood sample from Vader. Why do you think the cover is red, Bishop? It's printed in Vader blood.
Yeah, it's just an insane price, and I was hoping to see something in the description that helped explain that price. I mean, I'm fine with like 100, you know? I mean, it seems expensive, but like 225?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe if it was signed by Darth Vader.
It's 92 pages, oversized at 11 by 15.
11
So
by
it's a large
15
book.
and 495 pages. So it is a huge book. Studio Ghibli. Or wait. Studio Ghibli. That's how it's pronounced.
Yep, we saw a video.
Studio Ghibli Castle in the Sky sketchbook hardcover. My Neighbor Totoro plush journal hardcover. Ponyo 30 postcards. Porco Rosso journal hardcover. Oh, this is another Super Creepshow homage. Super Creepshow number 2. Cover A by Par, who I'm starting to dig his art more and more. Homage, of course, Batman and 423 by Todd Marlane. That's the proper response that woman being in his arms. B cover is the Scott Boncristiano variant. The C cover, Michelle Rubini variant. Superman Adventures Compendium 2. Superman Red Sun trade paperback DC Compact Comics edition. Superman Unlimited number 12. A cover by Torrin Clark, part of the Reign of the Superboys. B cover by Gillum March. Yeah, Red Sun is cool. It's basically what if Superman's ship had crash landed in Russia, Siberia, I believe, instead of Kansas. And so then Superman was raised by Russian parents that took him in and made him a ward of the state. Raised as a communist, protecting Mother Russia. Superman Unlimited 12, the C cover by Karen Darbo. The D cover by Salvador LaRocca. The E cover is the Lucas Meyer Things to Come cardstock. The Thing on the Doorstep number 3. A cover by Willie Roberts. B cover by Robert Ingranata. Tigress Island number 2. A cover. There is no art for the B cover, so it is skipped. The C cover is by Zawayuki. The D cover is by Steve Mannion.
The B cover is an NSFW polybagged.
Not safe for work polybagged cover. Naked cover. Toxic Crusaders trade paperback. Twin Lotuses hardcover. Scott, you want the polybagged of Tigress Island too? Vampirella Archives trade paperback volume 5. Gotcha. Vampirella Armageddon number 10. A cover by Matina. B cover by Lyrics. C cover by Linsner. Lyrics cover was pretty. The D cover is a cosplay variant. The E cover is the Matina metal premium cover for $100. There's a 1:10 ratio. It's a cosplay virgin cover. There's a 1:10 Lensner virgin variant. A 1:15 Lyrics virgin variant. 1:15 Matina virgin. And then Walking Dead Deluxe number 135. A cover by David Finch. B cover by Charlie Adlard. C cover by Cliff Rathburn. Where Does the Rainbow End? Number 4 of 4. Witchblade number 20. The A cover by Kafera. The B cover by Sveta Shubina.
That's beautiful.
It is. And it's also, as you can see on the A cover, Aphrodite 9 is still in this book. She's first appeared at the end of issue 18.
Gotcha,
She's
Bishop.
On the cover of issue 19. She's here in issue 20. Bishop is just like me. Yeah, I am also ordering the B cover, the Shabina variant of this Witchblade number 20. The C cover is a 1:25 ratio. It's the Shabina Virgin variant. Then there is a I Hate Fairyland team up variant by Cafero. Wonder Woman number 32, A cover by Daniel Sampere. B cover by David Nakayama. C cover by Dikeruan. D cover is cute. Daniel Sampere and Tom King April Fool's cardstock cover. How much you want to bet Tom King drew that art? Tom King likes putting his art on covers. Don't know why. You can see it. E cover by Jorge Fornez, the Things to Come variant. And then the F cover, I think one of the best April Drools covers by Gerald Perrell. That is one fly dog. Working for God in a Godless World, Volume 5. World's Finest Comics, number 195, a facsimile A cover by Kurt Swan. B cover is a blank, and the C cover is the Kurt Swan foil variant. And I'm out of comic books to show you guys. You're gonna have to order some of the ones I already showed because there's no more. Thank you guys for being with us. I hope you enjoyed seeing upcoming comics as much as I enjoy showing them. A wheel spin for Tony G. We don't
spins tonight, guys.
We don't have a wheel spin for you, Tony, but we'll go ahead and charge you $5 for the claim. Just kidding. Thank you all for being here. Please let us know if you're interested in any of these things we've shown. We will get them ordered for you. Have a good night, and we will see you later.